You know what sound that is, folks? You betcha. That's another Noon Whistle. I'm Chris Trottier.
And I'm John Anzalone. And with us in-house today is Chris Clapper from the Chamber of Commerce. Thanks for taking some time with us today.
Oh, I can't wait.
You guys were busy beavers.
We were.
We're a little late, not because we're tardy, but because you guys were doing your community responsibilities and Meals on Wheels, right?
Yeah, sorry for our tardiness.
No, that's okay. That's okay. I'm glad everybody got what they needed.
Yeah.
They did. Everybody got what they needed. Chris and I had a little meeting along the way. And here we are with you. Does the day get any better?
No, here we go.
Here we go.
All right, Chamber, busy. I'm guessing you're busy this summer.
This is what we call our busy season. So.
All right, so let's go through some of the upcoming events. But we could probably talk about, you just had another big one.
We did.
Close. How'd it go? Talk a little bit about Rib Fest.
Yes, we are on the recuperating side of Rib Fest is what I'm going to call it. 5 days of ribs, all you can eat and want to eat, music, some beverages, and a good time in the community.
Good bands too, right?
It was good bands.
And the rain couldn't hold it down. Kept on rolling with the rain.
Yeah, we did a little bit of the rain on Thursday night. Unfortunately, we had some high winds rated for Friday night. We did get shut down before our headliner went on, but we made it up on Saturday and Sunday. We had tons of people, so we were looking forward to it.
Do you like something like with Rib Fest? Do you get like a census or like some sort of like number after, or does that wait, or is that not something you guys look at? Or as I'm asking is, was attendance up, even, or is your best guess?
I haven't heard the official from Larry, who's the general manager at the fairgrounds, who kind of calculates that with the rivers and volume of product that goes in and out, and also some AI tools that are being used out there. But last year, I know it was over 100,000 people in that 5 days, and by the crowds that we had on Wednesday or on Saturday and Sunday, I can't say that we can't be that far off that number. So yeah, it's a great.
Well, Larry, if you're watching, give us the number in comments. We want it.
Yeah.
Let's get it.
Well, you have a unique role with it. I mean, I know you're highly involved, and you and Larry and the fairgrounds have a great partnership. But maybe I don't know if people understand the benefits to civic organizations and businesses and things like that.
Yep.
That you offer during events like Rib Fest and others.
Yes. These big events that happen at the fairgrounds, or even our big events that we do here through the chamber, would not go off without the collaboration of some nonprofit civic organizations in our community. Like, for example, the parking was done by the FFA, the Elkhorn alumni. So when you go and pay in those paid parking, there is free parking, but if you want to get really close, you can pay a little bit, and you're supporting the Elkhorn FFA alumni. There's civic groups behind the bars, and all of them we post. Everybody that's out there, they're raising funds for their organization. It's not for their pockets. Right. It's for their organizations. So we have American Legion, we have all different groups. Rotary. We have Special Olympics that was working the lemonade stands.
Nice.
We have different groups like the Farm Bureau. They're the soda and water stations. Yeah. They get a portion of that sales. Without that community support, these events wouldn't even go off. I don't know how we do it.
And what a great partnership. They get to earn a little bit of money.
Absolutely.
They get the organization name out in the community as they all are wearing their shirts wherever you're from. Yes. And it helps the event go off.
It does. And usually we have them in 3-hour shifts, and it's a great team building. I'm amazed at some of the things they come up with for team building.
That's great. So just got a like from Chad Robinson. He's a fellow Rotarian.
Yep.
I know Rotary was, all 3 of us are Rotarians.
I'm surprised Chad's not flying today. How come you're not flying today, Chad?
Yeah, maybe he is.
Low ceiling?
Chad said that the next Noon Whistle, you're going to be on takeoff. You're going to be there.
We're hoping. We had a conversation about that.
Okay. Yeah. Yep. I know.
He needs a little bit more practice.
Matt Paddock did promise that too. Remember? He did promise. Okay.
Wow.
All right. So other things, Chamber. We got some more events. What's the next one coming up?
Well, the next one we just tomorrow. Like, this is how supporting the fairgrounds is. The Walworth County Junior Beef Project has their annual state cookout. and they will have
That sounds
probably
good.
2,000 either tickets sold or families that come and get a meal or share the meal on the fairgrounds or take it home. Best steak you'll have. You can get those tickets. There's a variety of locations. That information is all found on the fairgrounds website or on probably the Junior Beef Project Facebook page.
All right. Tell your
But that's
neighbors,
where
tell
it-
your friends. Let's get 3,000 there.
Exactly. Then every Saturday now through Labor Day, Saturdays on the square, we have usually about an average of like 26 to 30 vendors, from sourdough to crafts to, and then we do have commercial in there, sprinkled in there, painting, pottery, jewelry, anything that you might need. Best part is we have some anchors that are fresh vegetables, some meat products, those type of
Nice.
things. So anything that you might need, Saturday from 9 to 1, most of the vendors are there a little early, shop early, go home.
Have you been
Go.
down there recently?
I have not.
These people that do sourdough, bread, cookies, it's unbelievable. It's like a drug.
Yeah.
It feels like sourdough bread has gained like some momentum lately.
Absolutely.
I've been in other places and it seems like everybody's selling sourdough. In fact, we had some friends over on Saturday morning. You know what she brought us from Union Grove? Sourdough. It was delicious. But yeah, it's just interesting how these trends happen.
We were worried
It's a
about
niche
that.
thing to do.
It is. It is.
We were worried about that because we had like 4 people want to do it, and we're like, can our market support 4 people? But each one have found their own little niche.
It's cool.
Like the one loves to do the cookies, and she does English muffins.
Oh, I love
Good
English
thing.
muffins.
The other one does some pretty very vibrant breads, like jalapeno, sour, all this different stuff.
Yeah.
And then there was a cinnamon cookie. Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. It's
I
not
love
good.
cinnamon.
So
Yeah, I try not to have too much sourdough. You know, it is swimsuit season still.
It is. Yeah. Yeah. That sounds good. All right. So every Saturday, 9 to 1,
9 to
come down
1.
to the square,
absolutely.
get your sourdough, get your cinnamon.
Yeah. And if they don't have something they need, we have all of our friends on the square, Perk Up, the bakery pastries by Chad. Come down to someplace else, have lunch,
yeah.
all those other things. Yeah. Just enjoy a little breeze through the downtown.
There you
There
go.
you go.
Good time to stop by J. Roberts and get your clothing for the work week.
There
Yeah,
you
If
go.
you need a new tie,
There you
got
go.
something coming up. Yes. Yeah. Shortly after that, though,
Uh-oh.
how about are you guys on country music?
I'm not.
I
Well, unless it's Waylon.
Okay. Well, we
Waylon.
don't have
David
to.
Allen Coe.
Chris
Chris Stapleton. Chris Stapleton.
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
yeah.
But John is.
The first weekend in August 1st and 2nd, is our 2nd annual Neon Nights on the
That's
fairgrounds. It is a cool festival. So Gretchen Wilson is one of the performers.
I know her.
Yeah. Visit the website, Neon Nights Wisconsin. Visit us. You can buy tickets. Again, that's another opportunity the fair provides to some civic organizations. But it'll be a fun time at the
There are like
fairgrounds.
4 or 5 artists that come.
There's like
in?
5.
There's 5.
5 pretty big ones, and then there's some, smaller
Sure.
ones. But yeah,
So it's called what? Neon?
Neon Nights.
So why do they call it Neon Nights?
The promoter has done it in Iowa and Texas and
Yeah.
a couple other places. So it's Neon Nights Wisconsin is what it is technically.
All right.
So yeah.
It's bright.
It is. It
Yeah,
is.
someone had-
Wasn't Neon? Wasn't like a Chevy Neon? Wasn't that a car back in the day?
There was a car, or
Yeah.
they used to make neon lights.
Yeah.
like
Okay.
people use them for their signs,
All right.
stuff like that.
That's good. Okay.
You're young enough, you might not remember that.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
right.
boy.
That's right.
Yeah.
I am the youngest one at the table, so it's good. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
Well,
listeners, please chime in. We need some help.
yeah,
Yes.
exactly. Shortly after that, on August 10th, NL Promotions will have the Antique Flea Market. And
Right,
that
another
is
one coming.
Another one coming. They take the month of July off, but they're back August 10th. And that can you believe that can bring like 10 to 15,000 people
It's
to
crazy.
Elkhorn. That's crazy. It opens at 7 a.m. It's $5 to get in, and you can walk that 99 acres, and I bet you'll find some neon.
There you go. I bet you can.
You probably would.
Yeah.
You know, I was talking to Nick Nottestad, who owns the flea market, and I was talking to him at Ribfest, and I'm amazed. I think he threw out some number like 300 vendors or more than
Like
that.
If he's full, it's up to the upwards of 500 vendors
Okay,
that are
500 vendors, and it's not just the stuff out of your garage.
Nope,
Because
that's not
there's
allowed.
a standard, right?
Yep.
There's a standard that.
Really?
Yeah, you can't just bring, all your shovels and stuff and say, I'm gonna sell them.
No, he has.
Otherwise, we would have done that. Yeah, we would have done that.
That is why this market is so big. As a community partner here, Elkhorn Chamber parks the main parking lot. And on that day, you see license plates from Iowa, Illinois, Michigan, all over. Some people bring trailers. I mean, they're bringing an enclosed trailer because they're shopping for certain things.
Yeah.
And if you're a really diehard antique person or looking for something specific, you can shop on Saturday, but it's a much higher price. I think it's like 20 or 25 bucks to get in.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
That day, where you can shop the vendors.
Preferred shoppers.
Preferred shopping, yes. But the day of is $5. It is amazing what is in there.
So Chamber, you do the parking. Don't we have parking here that our student groups can?
We do. Our student groups park at Jackson School, the district office, the high school, and I think a little bit at the middle school because our campus surrounds the fairgrounds. It's a great opportunity for our clubs and athletics to make money.
Yeah.
Nice.
Support them.
It's great.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Again, flea market, then their final one of the season is September 28th.
Okay.
So they do it 4 times a year. So it's May, June, August, and September. So it's a great added benefit to our community. And right after that is the 176th annual Walworth County Fair.
176.
So that's in between August and September flea markets? Okay.
Got it.
And that is August 27th through the 1st. And all of that information can be found on the website. Every day is something special is going on. I do know that the talk and the excitement about Saturday night is our headlining concert.
That's a good one.
Who is
This one
it?
is good. What?
You haven't
I
heard?
haven't heard. No.
Oh, wait, John.
Where have you been?
He's going to say he's too young.
Well, the one heard.
Yeah. Starts with an A.
Hey,
Ends with an A.
can he put it
Oh,
together?
is it ABBA? ABBA.
No.
Took a shot.
Nice. Good. That
Nice,
was good.
Adam
nice
Ants.
recovery.
Alabama.
Okay, how old are they?
What?
I'm serious. Like that's gonna be impressive. They're good.
They are good.
They're really
They
good.
are good.
Yeah. So everybody's excited about it.
Everybody is excited about Alabama. Yes.
The ABBA guess was pretty good.
It was pretty good.
Yeah. Right. Okay.
Yeah, only second to June.
I don't know about Adam Ant though. Where to pull that one from.
Where did you get that?
Yeah, I know. Oh, that'll be fun.
That will be fun.
Yeah. And that is, again, there's rides, there's activities, there's things for littles to do, to bigs to do, and again, and then that's the showcase is the 4-H projects and the animals and things that they do. So that's the culmination of every 4-H kids summer is right there.
Right there.
And you know what the
6
fair
days.
signifies?
School.
Back to school.
Back to school. That's right.
Demo derby, and then
Yeah.
everybody goes back to school.
Well, and you think about how many, John, you've been kind of weaving in the civic organization, the benefit to the community. You think about how many of our Rotaries parking cars, or you think about
The Catholic Church does the cream puffs. Right? I mean,
FFA Alumni
Yep.
Association. You have, and then you think about our parking, the Booster Club.
Yeah.
I always laugh. I remember our Booster Club being specific, Ed Scarrow being specific on specific parking spots in the back of the high school to make sure that those were specifically designed for preferred parking for the Booster Club parking, and how much that benefits and just has that cascading effect on our athletics and our academic programs. It's amazing.
All these events support the school a ton. I mean, there's a ton of opportunities for the school to make money for all those things.
Yep.
And
Schools.
support the school and the community.
Well, you think about, as fellow Rotarians, how much money we, as we do these events and volunteer our time, and then next thing you know, you springboard into like winter coats. You buy winter coats, and it's all that kind of just keeps kind of cascading down to have benefits on our community. It's great.
Yeah.
It is amazing.
So when do you finally get to take a breath? I mean,
because you also have the business side where you have business membership, and
our partners.
you do some like workshop events and things like that. So that doesn't stop.
That doesn't stop. No.
Well, you do a good job of this. You've
Well,
been doing
I
it for a long
appreciate it.
time.
I
And
appreciate
yeah,
that.
You
You know.
and Kate, we can't forget Kate.
No,
No,
can never
no,
get.
Because
no.
you guys do it well together and have a great partnership and do a lot of good
Yeah.
things.
And then you have a third partner down in your office. We'll give a shout out to Katie James,
Yes.
who's up there working at grant writing for the city, the
City, school,
and
the
chamber. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, who's been a huge asset.
Well, and I don't know, like, I'm not gonna like share anything specific, but I also don't know like how, I think for our viewers and listeners, how often we're talking.
Oh,
You know, like you just think about that kind of that dialogue around, you know, opportunities. I mean, we were talking about a successful Craftsman with Character this year. We had 6 kids, 3 from Delvin, 3 from Elkhorn, basically job shadow for a semester, and then we have 2 of the 6 getting YAs. I saw 2 of the other kids or 3 of the kids were in a summer welding class. But where do we host that? Down at the chamber, right? The final event that was packed.
yeah,
That was
great.
packed.
I was so excited.
Yeah, it was
for
that we had that event. I mean, it's just, you know, we're talking about future opportunities, and yeah, I just think it's great. And I think, you know, you, Kate, you know, your office does a great job of just kind of being, those economic development organizations are really integral in a community, and to have someone great like you guys is second to none. So we appreciate everything you guys do.
We certainly appreciate all the partnerships that exist here, because, you know, if I don't know, I call John. If John doesn't know, he might call you. And it just, the circle goes around. And I know that we can't always get to everybody when they need it, but we are here to help support our community, our business partners, and our youth and our people that live here.
A great example of that is the grant writer position that you and Kate had come back from a conference. We talked. You were going through the material you got, and you said, this is really interesting. This, you know, community funded this grant writer through donations, and they served the city, the chamber, and the school. And out of that, we got to work, did a little legwork, and here blossomed a community grant writer that brings in $1 million plus a year in grants, right?
Oh, yeah. Over that, I think.
But that was only because of
a conversation and a different thing. Exactly.
Oh, and then we partnered up this, and I didn't know how it was going to go, but when we did our Elkhorn Chamber and Elkhorn School District hiring fair.
Yeah, that was great.
I mean, we didn't know what it was going to look like.
We didn't,
but we had what, every kid go through, kids get jobs. I had employers come up to me afterwards and said, this is the first time I've ever had more applications than I have vacancies.
That's what it's about.
And it was an hour. I mean, it was an hour. It was, you know, and it worked really well. And I don't know if I'd do it any different, to be honest with you.
I wouldn't.
I think it was pretty straightforward and didn't require heavy lifting and didn't take kids out of class. It did it during lunch in their study hall. And
it kept that word simple. We didn't overcomplicate.
That was our theme.
That was our theme. We weren't going to overcomplicate it.
Yeah. So it was really good. So, I mean, those are just, you know, a few of the highlights. And, you know, our fellow Rotarian, John Henderson, chimes in and says, you know, Rotary counts on fair parking too. Absolutely. Park over there by Sophos.
Yep.
So yeah, it's great. Well, look at that. 18 minutes goes by pretty quick.
Ooh, that was fast.
I'm guessing we could talk for hours.
We probably could.
Okay.
We all could.
All right. So how do you want to close, John? Anything good?
No, I'm good today, I think. The
good?
Meals on Wheels, Chris was running me pretty hard.
Yeah?
Yeah, we were hustling.
We were
That's
hustling
good.
to get back here.
Well, that's good. Well, we were a little late, so we apologize. I think it's one of the few times we've been late, but it was definitely worth the wait. And I think we probably should get everybody back to work. Who do we got coming up? We got anybody coming up we want to announce?
I can't remember who's next.
But we do have we are adding a new theme that we can announce right here. That's pretty exciting. We're gonna try. We're working on it. We got some work to do, but well, at least you do. Well, that's your gift.
No, yeah,
that's your gift. That's your gift.
That's
your gift.
You're the master of delegation.
But I'm also the tech guy. You're the handshake guy. You're the. So we are gonna, hopefully, our goal is to feature. So if you know anybody who wants to be a part of, send us a message. We want to feature some of our great retired teachers in August as we get excited for the start of the school year. We're also
staff alumni,
and we're all couple names are getting thrown out, so we're pretty excited. So if you know anybody, let us know. But we're going to hopefully have them on just to tell their story, because everybody's touched by a great teacher. So
yes, it is.
All right, let me see. Speaking of being high tech, let me see if I can screw this one up, John. All right,
You do much better than I do.
Yeah, well, StreamYard made some changes. So thanks for everybody for tuning in. All the likes and comments, we appreciate it. And make sure you continue to take advantage of all the amazing opportunities the Elkhorn Chamber and our other groups put together. So on that note, have a great rest of your week.
All right. Thanks, Chris.
You bet.